Hello all and welcome to another Gavin Entertainment video. It's Art here with the book review for The Secret by Andrew Child and Lee Child, the latest Jack Reacher novel. I know after this one Lee Child is retiring and Andrew Child is going to take over, and we'll discuss if I'll continue reading them or not, but I can tell you this. The Secret is a bad title for a book because of that one book called The Secret that Oprah Winfrey promoted, and that book blew up. So I think they should have called it Top Secret myself, but that's just me. I think that they should have called it Top Secret, but that's just me. It is a flashback Reacher novel in so much as Reacher's in the Army, he's a captain in the Army, and his brother Joe is alive, and for those that know, it doesn't take you long to know that if you've read any of the Reacher series. They're very formulaic. It's not that it's not good. It's just, it feels to me like another paint-by-numbers Reacher. It doesn't feel like it's, it doesn't hold your attention. It doesn't make you white-knuckle thrill-write it like it should, and like other books have. This one's very paint-by-numbers. It's okay, Reacher does this, Reacher does that. My favorite line doesn't happen too much in the book, Reacher said nothing, which is my favorite line in the Reacher series. It doesn't happen very much in the Reacher series, but it doesn't happen that much in The Secret, but it happens a lot in the series, but it didn't happen that much in this book. I do think Scott Brick was wonderful as the audio narrator, because I got it on Audible and that's how I listened to it, but it's not my favorite Reacher novel, and if this is how Andrew Child's going to treat the Reacher character, then we've got a huge problem. Because I don't think he fully gets Reacher. I think the Sentinel, I think the first one, No Plan B, the Sentinel, and this one have all been lackluster at best. The book is slow to get out of the starting blocks, and the book is also a little bit discombobulating in the beginning because it takes you a minute to realize you're dealing with a past Reacher book, a flashback Reacher book, if you will. So it takes a little bit of time to realize that, and it's slow out of the gate. Like I said, it's paint by numbers in that it's beat for beat. This is what a Reacher book has to be. It's kind of like how the Bond films in the 70s and 80s were. They were beat for beat, like Bond has to do and say certain things, and this is a Reacher has to do and say certain things. And it's good to see those things, don't get me wrong, but when you've dealt with 3 formulaic books and no real tension, because first of all, you know what, it's a flashback book for one, so you know whatever problem and whatever tension ratchets it up, you know Reacher's solved because you know there's books that follow in Reacher's timeline past The Secret. And quite frankly, I am innumerably tired of flashback Reacher books. I think Reacher should only do flashbacks when it pertains to something we haven't seen yet on screen, or on the page, if you will. Because it's very, Reacher is a #1 problem solver. He is a one-man army. And you do see that here, but you see him constrained by actually being in the army, which, okay, 1 or 2 books in the series, that's okay, but I think we're burgeoning now on 4 or 5 books in the series. Grant you, the series is 26 or 27 books long, but still, that's a good chunk. That's at least a 20th of the books have him tied down to the military in some such way, when Reacher is a lone wolf. He's a one-man problem solver. He's a lone ranger, if you will. It's not that the book isn't good. It's not that the book isn't enjoyable. It's that it's average at best for a Reacher novel. There's nothing that will make me go back and say this is one of the quintessential Reacher novels. Like The Killing Floor, or what's my other favorite? A Wanted Man was a good a tentpole book. Echo Burning and Tripwire were tentpole books. Absolutely nothing in The Secret makes this book a tentpole Reacher book. This is one that if you don't want to read it and you want to read next year's, you can totally skip this and be completely fine. And I don't think you should ever write a book in a series that is completely skippable. But The Secret is completely skippable. And maybe all of the Andrew Child books will be completely skippable. But for me, on my scale, it is a read it, like it, read it if you want, pass on it if you want. It's a 3 out of 5 at best on the GoodReads scale. Now, will I read any more of the Andrew Child Reacher books? He gets one book. He gets next year's book. If it sucks again, I'm done. Because I expect a certain amount of gravitas, a certain amount of machismo and chutzpah from the Reacher books. And it's just not there. But before I spoil any more of it, this is where I'm going to say, leave in the comments down below what you thought of The Secret, and let me know what you thought of it, and let me know what you thought of it and what you read. Leave that in the comments down below. But this is where I'm going to say, I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. And without further ado, happy reading. There are better books ahead. I'll see you again soon. And peace.